Greetings, Blackhawks, and welcome to an all-new episode of the Blackhawk Buzz.
We have an incredible show in store for you today.
This week, we spotlight a student's music tastes, Williamsfield's varsity volleyball team, and an exciting class assignment.
Stay tuned for the last show before break.
Good morning, Blackhawks. I'm Grace Nielsen.
And I'm Isaac Pike.
And you're watching the Blackhawk Buzz.
The girls softball team is off to another great start this season. The girls beat Raymond S. Kellis with an exciting walk-off double by sophomore Lauren Petronic. Lauren finished the day with 3 RBIs. Skylar Coots picked up the win in the circle, throwing a completed game and striking out 6. Awesome job, Blackhawks.
The girls' beach volleyball team is setting the season ablaze with a strong start. They boast a record of 3-1 and have secured victory in their last 3 consecutive matches. Tonight, they face Chandler High School at 4 o'clock. Best of luck to the team.
With Williamsfield's men varsity volleyball team currently undefeated, many wonder what happens off the court. Evan and Andrew explored the team operations that keep them dominating.
This season, the varsity volleyball team are currently undefeated and dominating. With all the pressure on their backs, we sat down to explore what builds and makes our volleyball team so successful on the court.
We start off, we touch the Blackhawk on the mat in the gym, and some of the drills we do, we'll do serving and serve receive, and then we'll move on to hitting and attacking the ball. And then by the end of practice, we're scrimmaging against each other and getting ready for game.
When facing adversity, all players can start to need some outside motivation.
I wouldn't say I motivate. I'd say I just kind of remind them of like what our job is and what their job is as players, and I think they do a lot of the motivating themselves.
Having that positive attitude to each and every player is going to get them right. Reminding them to stay mentally prepared and locked in.
I would often go get a ball and hit against the wall, get my arm nice and warm, and then I'd probably go in the other room and pray real quick, ask God for safety, and that's usually how I prepare myself mentally for the game.
Even when a part of a great team, many players are aware of their weaknesses.
My struggles is definitely staying positive to everyone, because I've had a problem over the years to get in my head and get angry at myself. So this year, trying to just change it and be a little more positive towards my teammates.
Well, as a middle, I'm pulled almost every direction when it comes to like blocking and stuff, so fatigue really gets to me. My teammates are always encouraging, so it motivates me to just keep going and push through it.
To make it past great lengths, everyone must work together.
I've been coaching a lot of these boys since they were freshmen and a little bit before too. They know what I expect, and they're able to, a lot of the time, exceed those expectations.
As the final ball hits the floor, our boys have been doing a great job staying undefeated. We wish them luck and great success in all upcoming games. This has been Andrew and Evan. Now back to the studio.
Reminder to all students, if you have a temporary computer or charger checked out, it will need to be returned by the end of today. All unreturned temporary items will be marked lost in your account, and you will be fined the full amount for the item. Fines will be removed upon return.
The baseball team has won their last 2 games by a combined score of 25-2. The boys beat Mesquite 5-1 and Raymond S. Kellis 20-1. Sterling Williams pitched 4 innings and gave up 1 run against Kellis, while Peyton Greenman drove in 5 runs on 4 hits. Way to dominate, boys.
Upperclassmen, the prom season is upon us. Stuco has created a prom reveal video for the student body. Let's take a look.
Introducing your Williamsfield High School's 2024 prom theme, Las Luminarias, a festival of lights. Originating from stage, this festival has been around for hundreds of years. There are many different traditions hosted on this night, like dancing and lighting lanterns. This event will be held at Bella Rose Estate in Chandler. The address is 1380 South Prince Road.
When you arrive, park at this parking lot in front of the venue. When this is full, park at the business parking lot south of the venue. Please do not park at the lot north of the venue, Ashley's Castle.
We will have a live guitarist and an amazing DJ. Today is our flash sale. Tickets will be sold at both lunches and on In Touch until midnight for $50. Ticket sales will begin April 13th. Remember to get your complimentary pictures taken here or here. Held on May 11th from 8 to 11 p.m. We're so excited to see you all there. Now let's take a look at our venue.
There are 8 more seats on the bus for the grad night trip to Six Flags. If you are interested in going, please see Miss Mahoney in room 270. The available seats are first come, first serve, so act fast if you want to go, seniors.
Are you interested in learning about the environment and climate science? Do you enjoy deep diving into a subject and competing to show what you've learned? If you answered yes, the academic decathlon might be for you. Go see Miss Gosler in room 128 to learn more about the class and how you can get involved.
It's rare for AP students to have fun assignments. So when Mr. Brock presented his second hour AP Bio class with an unusual assignment, the students took it upon themselves to accept this challenge. I got a closer look as to what this assignment entailed.
Mr. Brock's AP Biology class is learning about their subject in a very unique way.
The PCR song came to as Mr. Brock was showing us the video to teach us about PCR and how it works. He told us about an assignment that years ago his class did where they sang the song. As an AP class, we really don't get to do fun assignments, so when we were brought this opportunity, we all decided to come together and do it.
I invited the class to the BHB studio to find out how they recreated this classic song.
PCR, when you need to detect mutation. Detect mutation. PCR, when you need to recombine. Recombine. PCR, when you need to find out who the daddy is. Who's your daddy? PCR, when you need to solve a crime.
Putting the song together was no easy feat and required the class to dedicate their free time, including lunches, to the cause.
Making the PCR song really required the class to come together. I mean, we ended up making a karaoke track, we had to coordinate everybody's schedule, come in, shoot it, record it, do post-production, and everything that just went into making this, honestly, one of the most memorable assignments I know I've had at Williamsfield.
PCR is an important scientific tool, and thanks to Mr. Brock and his class's dedication, it's something AP Bio will never forget.
Jillian Kinsey, a student on campus, battles with gastroparesis, dealing with fatigue and unpredictable digestive issues, often forcing her to miss classes and social events. Ethan and Jacob sat with Jillian to ask how she manages the difficulties of gastroparesis.
Jillian Kinsey is a student here at Williamsfield High School. Unlike other students, Jillian has been diagnosed with gastroparesis, a chronic condition that paralyzes muscles in the stomach, leading to slower digestion.
It's just added a lot of extra steps that the normal high schooler would never have to take. I have to deal with a lot of medical devices throughout the day, a lot of stuff that beeps, and just like remembering and managing all of that extra stuff on top of like schoolwork and like interactions and stuff like that. Sometimes it's an inconvenience. I sometimes wish that I like didn't have to either drag it around or like have to like pause it, turn off the pump, unhook, and then I can go. That took a little bit of getting used to, but as time has gone on, I've gotten like faster at the controls and everything. So it's gotten a little bit easier and a little more natural as time has gone on.
With gastroparesis comes certain dietary restrictions.
Everything that I eat, unless it's an extremely small portion, it's gonna not make me feel good. It's gonna make my stomach hurt, it's gonna make me bloated, and it's just gonna make me like uncomfortable. If I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna eat something solid, it's thinking, okay, what do I have to do for the rest of the day? If this makes me sick, will I still have to get schoolwork done or not?
I would say that's actually been the hardest part, is that, you know, for Jillian, there's a loss that has come along with this. So many family functions, holidays, they're all centered around food. And it's been really, really hard for her to attend these family functions and not be able to completely take part.
Despite Jillian's challenges, she has found a way to express herself through creative writing stories and characters based on her experiences.
There are certain motifs in like my writing and my stories that you can tell came from like this area of my life. Perseverance, that's a big one. I'll like put my characters through stuff that they have to persevere through. A character having like a medical issue or a condition, that's a big one as well. To kind of show that like, yeah, people have this like these crazy conditions, yet they can do all these crazy stuff.
She's probably one of the only students that actually has read every book I've assigned, and has this just depth of knowledge and discussion. But when she gets into her writing, it's like you're stepping into a whole different world. Like you don't need any visuals. You can just, her words are just colorful on the paper.
Through Jillian's experiences, she has learned to be goal-oriented and learn how to enjoy the finer things in life.
Without those goals, everything else goes down the drain. Because you need something to look forward to, or else it's just, you fall down this pit that you can't get out of. So you need to set goals and checkpoints to reach, so you basically keep going and you keep going, and you know that there is something to look forward to, something to make it to. Even if it's hard, you just go, okay, it sucks right now, but here's my goal, so it will get better.
Jillian has been accepted to the University of Colorado, Denver, to continue her career in writing, wishing to inspire others through written word. This has been Ethan and Jacob, reporting for the Blackhawk Buzz. And back to the studio.
That's all for this week's show.
We hope you have a great spring break, and we'll see you after.